Hello Seekers, welcome to another episode of Punneits Astrology. Now, I was getting this question, a comment on my YouTube channel, and if you're watching this, I know you would have commented that only Jupiter's or Saturn's transit matters, and especially only Jupiter transit matters, and rest all transit videos are useless. All other transits are, to even look at any other transit is a waste of time. I want to bring an awareness in this case that why do I make transit videos and why transit videos are important, and should you only worry about Jupiter and Saturn transit, or you should look, if you are an astrology enthusiast, on every possible movement of planet. Let's discuss that. What really is a transit? A transit means movement of planets. It's a way to understand which planet is at any given instant at what coordinate, at what location in the sky. These coordinates are identified by nakshatras, zodiacs, basically sectors of the universe. So if Earth is moving in an apparent circle around the Sun, the entire path that is traced by the Earth in its orbit is divided into different sectors. Each sector is 30 degrees from the observation point of view from Earth, and that 30-degree sector is called Rashi or zodiac sign. That is why you have 12 zodiacs. Then to further drill it down, there are 27 further sectoring, and this 27 sectoring is the nakshatra division in the sky. There are 27 nakshatras. Then each nakshatra is further divided into 4 sectors or quadrants or padas, and each nakshatra has 4 padas. So this is the basic division of the 360-degree sky from the observing point or observable point from Earth itself. So from Earth I am observing Sun, Moon and all other planets. Jupiter is a very, very significant planet. It is a planet that represents your Bhagya, 9th house. It's a planet that represents your moksha, your subconscious mind, your 12th house. It tells you in which direction your feet will walk. Your Pisces is the feet. Because if I'm sitting in some place and I'm just imagining things, my karma is not happening. If I want to open the door, I need to get up, and with the help of those feet, I need to walk towards that door. That is action. Jupiter, Sattvic karma. So naturally, Jupiter is a planet of knowledge, vidya, gyan, prosperity, and Jupiter in every 12 months changes a zodiac sign. So it's a slow moving planet. Now imagine for one full year, Jupiter is in a single zodiac sign. Anybody being born in that particular duration will have Jupiter in the same zodiac. In fact, Jupiter stays for a significant number of days in a nakshatra pada. That means out of all the 4 padas of 113 degree 20 minutes of nakshatra, in 3 degree 20 minutes Jupiter will be there for a significant period. That means Jupiter won't even change Navamsha. What about people who are born with same Jupiter Navamsha? That you have to consider, right? Then there are planets which are slower than Jupiter. For example, Rahu and Ketu. Rahu Ketu takes 18 months in one particular zodiac sign. That means it takes even more longer to cross one nakshatra pada, one zodiac, one nakshatra. Then Saturn is the slowest. The Saturn takes 30 months to cross. That means around 2.5 years to cross one zodiac sign. That means it is like for a very long time Saturn will be in one Navamsha or one Nakshatra Pada. That means anybody who is born may have same Saturn, Rahu, Ketu and Jupiter for a certain number of days. If only these transits are important, that means all of those people are going to live similar lives. Now your question will be, hey, the ascendant will be different, the moon sign can be different. Yes, but these planets according to you are only the planet that is important. Then technically nakshatra, bhava, Moon sign, sun sign really don't matter, because it's only the power of Jupiter that runs the house, that runs the show, and this is where the mistake is. Jyotish is a combination of every single element, right from Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, 12 zodiac signs starting from Aries to Pisces, and 27 nakshatra starting from Ashwini till the nakshatra of Revati. And you need to not forget the 28th nakshatra called Abhijit nakshatra. And apart from this, there are divisional charts, Mahadasha, Antardasha, Charadasha. There are different categories of Mahadashas also. And when you consider all that, is when the real prediction happens. Now I know that Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu will create a broader impact. It will give you a guideline such as, I will give you for an example, a prediction that a person with Jupiter in the, say, a transit in the 5th house will go into educational field. It's just a basic prediction. Which educational field? Will he become a teacher? Will he become a self-reliant guru? Will he go to preach dharma? Will he become an IT professional in a library? Will he become a librarian? What education? Or will he just pursue education? How do I identify that? What is his mindset towards this Jupiter? What is the position of Jupiter talking? What is the nakshatra lord doing? So say for example, if this Jupiter is in Mrigashira nakshatra. Mrigashira is ruled by Mars, but according to you, Mars transits mean nothing. See, this is a misconception. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just trying to create an awareness. When you are dealing with higher planets, Jupiter, Rahu, Saturn, Ketu, you are dealing with generational changes. Changes that creates huge impact in life. But whether you will be able to sustain those changes, what impact it will create on your life, what are the impact it creates at soul level, at an emotional level, at an intellectual level, is decided by the planets such as Sun, Moon, Mercury and Venus, including Mars. So when you read about Mars transit, you are actually checking what your Aries and Scorpio will do, whether real estate market will be good for you or not, whether there is a chance of an accident or not, how much energy will you have if Mars is good, if Mars is bad, what will be your energy level. With Mercury transit, and because Mercury moves very fast, you also have to understand that there are various people of different intellectual levels throughout the world. And in fact, everybody might have same Jupiter. The reason is that Mercury might be different. See, Mercury is consciousness. And because Buddha rapidly changes its position, it becomes retrograde, combust, and it follows the sun. That means Mercury, the knowledge, follows the soul, and it keeps on changing and shifting its shape. That changes or alters the behavioral pattern and the knowledge level in society for different people. So maybe a person with a very strong Jupiter, maybe somebody who is corrupt. But on the other hand, the same Jupiter but a good Mercury means he is a very well-known businessman. Then tracking the transit of the sun is like doing a monthly guidance, because Surya is your soul. You are tracking the solar month. So when you track sun transit, you're actually seeing how the sun is going to create light, where your soul lies, where the power or authority lies. If you are into name, fame and social media, if you are a film actor, if your image is very important, then technically sun transit should be of the greatest importance in your case. And then comes the moon and Venus transit. Well, you want to know about what will happen in your relationship, whether today your mood will be good or tomorrow there can be a certain event that may not have a big, huge impact, but it can ruin your day. Then you need to go drill down to the moon level, where every 2.5 days there is a shift. Every single day moon transits into one nakshatra. There is a reason why, otherwise Jyotish will be just a combination of Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu. This combination, this stage where 9 forces are at play, you cannot ignore even one force. You cannot outweigh one force over another force. Yes, Jupiter will have a broader impact, but what about impact today? What will happen with you in the next week? What will happen when Sun becomes debilitated? What happens when Mars meets Saturn? What happens when Mercury is combust? The flavor changes. And therefore, every single transit is important.